be doing is cleaning up those BBS wheels. And we're going to spray them basically like an OEM color. It's a little bit different. It's a cheaper spray paint that I just got at Walmart. It's gonna do fine with some clear coat and everything on it, but yeah, it's kind of like the regular factory silver pretty much. So I think it'll go decent on this desert sand weird color. I like this color, but not a lot of wheels will go well with this car besides just regular silver alloy. So yeah, we're done that section. Incredibly low, definitely going to need an alignment because you can see like the camber in the rear. A few degrees. And what we're going to do now is clean up those wheels and go ahead and throw some paint on them. I also got another set of adapters in because I already ordered a set of adapters, and those adapters, I don't know why, but they were off by quite a bit. If you're trying to put some VW or Volkswagen German BBS wheels on your Acura, you're definitely going to need some adapters, and you're definitely going to need to shop around a little bit because I only ordered once, and then I went with a brand saying that they would fit Toyotas, so I thought it would kind of be universal with the 5x114.3. And yeah, so that second set of adapters came in, and those work awesome. So, or at least I think they do. I haven't tried to match those up to the BBS wheels, so I guess this is a good time to do that right now. So now here's the moment of truth. These did fit the previous pattern, the 5x114.3. So now is the time to test to see if they fit I think this is 5x120. Don't quote me on that, but almost 100% this is 5x120. So if it fits this 5x120 pattern, then we're in the clear and we got some BBS wheels for our Acura. Okay, here goes nothing. This is going to either make my night or ruin my night. Dude, I'm so happy. I literally searched for hours. Asked like 3 forums. No one was of help. So super crazy ecstatic that these fit. These fit awesome. And not only do they fit, but I got some hub centric rings on the way as well. So this car is going to be better than all the other cars I have right now. So I know this is going to be super hard to see. These are 5x4.5 to 5x4.75. So if you're looking for spacers or adapters, these are 1 inch, so I think it'll also clear the wheel gap perfectly. Yeah, 5x4.5 to 5x4.75, and that should be 5x114.3 to 5x120. So yeah, that's how I'm putting these German BBS wheels. You can usually pick these up on Marketplace, places like that, junkyards for like 300 bucks for a full set, and putting BBS wheels on my RSX that doesn't take this bowl pattern. So luckily with these wheels, I've already done most of the legwork, and I've sanded and done all the filling in of curb rash and stuff like that. The only thing I need to do is, as you can see, they're still really dirty, and I have little stuff like this that I just missed and went over, and the hubcaps, the center caps are going to have to be sanded as well. But overall, these are actually like all really smooth and everything. So some of these don't even really need work, and insides are kind of dusty, so I'm gonna give those a quick sanding too. And once I get that done, just gonna clean these up with some degreaser, and we should be ready to spray them. So I got the wheels all cleaned up, all taped off. Actually, with duct tape. So right now, what I'm doing is just finishing up some paint work on the E46, just painting like some little accessory pieces that came off. Here's a quick look at that. It's the emerald green metallic, and right now painting side skirts, front pieces and just these little trim pieces I threw back on. And finally, we got the BBS center caps. No, they are not legit. Did not feel like spending like $200–300 on caps. So I just got some replica ones. This car is just about to be sold real quick. And yeah, we're gonna finish up that paint work real quick. I just got a little bit of paint left in the gun. And after that, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna throw those caps on the wheels, and we're gonna finally throw the BBS wheels onto the Acura RSX. All right, so we got our paint stuff done. So happy about that. I think that's the last of the color that I have to do. I think I have one mirror to paint. That's about it, but it's a different color. So it's time to take these ugly 14-inch wheels off here. Got these 15-inch BBSs all painted up. I did get overspray on the tires, but I'm just gonna power wash the rest off. We also have some hub-centric rings and our wheel accessories, our caps and stuff. And we have our spacers that are also adapters. They allow us to put these BMW BBS wheels on our Acura RSX. So we're gonna quickly zip all these off and get everything mounted up, and then I'll get back to you after that. So I got the front wheel on, and I know it looks hella stupid with the overspray. I probably should have just bagged off the whole wheel while I was doing this and taped off around the edge where I had it taped off. But live you learn. I'm sure that'll come off with like some paint remover, like acetone, something like that. But I mean, I could drop it about a 1/4 inch or so, but honestly, for driving, this is going to be a good height because I'm going to rub otherwise. I don't feel like rubbing. I guess I just don't feel like having the new buyer rub right away. They can drop it if they want to, whatever. So yeah, this is the front. It's at like a 2-inch off of the bottom of the like adjustment. So we're at 2 inches. It was at like 1 inch before, and it was literally just sitting on the tread. So this is a good ride height. And these wheels actually, they sit pretty flush with these tires. These tires are just winter tires. I'm sure they're gonna get replaced. So they're just some beaters I had in the garage just to get the car on some rubber and sold. So they're actually brand new winter tires. So I'm sure the new owner will appreciate that they have a full set of winters, and then they can swap over to a good set of performance tires for this season and adjust this back up so it fits a little better. We still have the rear to change and the other side, but we're gonna do the other side first. We're gonna set the other side, the driver's side, to the full 2 inches. This was just under 2 inches, so we're gonna set the driver's side to 2 inches to accommodate for most of the time having a heavier load on it. I don't know if it's really necessary, just something I feel like doing. It's only like a difference of like a couple centimeters. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and jack the other side up and get that done. So on this side, before I get this changed over, as you can see, we're dealing with a couple inch gap, and these are 14-inch, just like no name sport edition wheels. It's kind of funny because these are always for sale up here on like Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist and stuff like that, but I'm gonna probably get back on Facebook Marketplace because I don't want these. They're 14s. Actually, they might even be 15s. I don't know why I kept calling these 14s. They're just ugly, so they're coming off. And the BBSs fit a whole lot better, especially with the spacers. So yeah. So I know some people are freaking out that I'm impacting these on, but this is just for fitment purposes. I'm going to come through with just a wrench and a torque wrench as well, and I'm going to tighten these all to spec, and I'm going to Loctite the spacers on, and everything will be all good, so don't worry about that. But now we just have to raise this part of the coilover, because currently I think it's at 1 inch, and we're going to raise it back up in another inch at 2 inches, and we should be good. Okay, so got this just perfectly at about 2 inches, going off this, if I can point to it, this line right here. So just about perfect, and we're ready to throw the wheels on. Okay, for some reason we don't have that same like gap on this side, and we set this to the same height. I'm going to try to turn the steering wheel, see if that changes anything. Really doubt it will. So I think I'm going to have to raise this up like another 1/4 inch or so. We're going to have to go check the other side real quick. Yeah, so there's a noticeable gap on this side. I can put my finger in there. This is actually what I want. I'm not about that rubbing hot boy stuff. So what I'm gonna do is raise the other side up. It looks like it's gonna need, honestly, like a whole nother 1/2 inch or so. So I don't know. We'll go do that. Okay, that looks more like it compared to the other side. I'm not gonna lower it anymore. I can squeeze my finger in here. This fender liner is hanging down a slight bit more, so whatever. Might rub a tiny bit, but perfect ride height. So got the front all situated. Pretty simple. Still need to throw the caps on and everything. We're about to do that once we get all the wheels on. We also need to clean off the overspray. And I gotta figure out the rear right now, so I'm gonna get to that. I'm thinking I might actually drop the front down just a little bit if I can. Yeah, for sure gonna drop the front down a little bit. Probably like 1 inch, honestly, actually, not even a little bit, because look at these. Now that's what I call fitment, and with a fender roll, a nice little quick fender roll, these will be sitting flush in here. So this is like a perfect ride height for the back on these wheels. I don't think it'll rub too much, because there's not a whole lot of travel in the rear. I mean, there's a little bit of travel, but definitely going to roll the fenders, and they should clear really nicely and things should fit real flush. As you see, the fitment is actually really good. So I'm happy with how this is turning out so far. Just going to tweak it here and there. So I'll get back to you when this is all done, and I'll show you how it looks. So we got the front and the back done. And as far as ride height goes, I think for the back, since I don't have any fender rollers right now, I don't really feel like rolling these, honestly. Someone else can do that. So I'm just gonna raise this up like just a little bit, 1/4 inch. Just gotta raise the rear 1/4 inch, and then start putting some interior pieces, because I don't know if you can see, got the trunk all disassembled for the rear coilovers. And after that, I did kind of want to take all this off. Should be kind of easy probably. So maybe we can take this piece out and rip all this off, because I do want to just spray this whole thing black. If anyone's in my area, in the Vermont area, these will be for sale. I don't really like them, or maybe I'll just add them in if the new owner wants them. But yeah, I feel like if we get this either all taken off, like this peeling stuff, get this painted black, and get these headlights, they're super yellowed out, get those cleaned up, and wash the car down, detail it, I think we should be able to get nearly top dollar for this right now. So yeah, just gonna go ahead and raise up the rears just a tad bit and start with the other little stuff. So we got the BBS wheels on here, we got the coilovers, we got the hub centric spacers on here as well. Everything's looking super nice. It's sitting super well, super nice. I love how it sits. Back is a little bit more tucked than the front, but unfortunately it's got all our detail stuff out. I just figured out that these center caps, which we were waiting for these for forever, these like BBS, like basically this goes in here, oh, not there, so it goes onto these little hex nuts to replace the BMW. We've been waiting on those for weeks so we can get this car up for sale. But these, for some reason, on these Acura lugs, they won't seem to push in. They're kind of pushed out like an inch maybe or so. So we're gonna see if we can maybe get some shorter lug nuts, or possibly cut these just a tiny bit. Maybe just cut the caps off. I think that's what's keeping us back. But yeah, that's about it for the stancing of this RSX. And I appreciate you joining me. I think this car looks a whole lot better with these wheels and everything on it. These are just 15-inch BBS wheels from a BMW 5 Series, 3 Series, so super cheap. I actually just got a whole nother set. So these will be going on the new, see if you can see it through all this mess, the new JDM car. Go and check out the new video of the delivery of my new JDM dream car, or at least one of my JDM dream cars, and you'll be able to see what car that is. And I appreciate you joining me, and stay tuned for more. Peace.
On that beat, going crazy.